Iran's foreign minister said that the US will bitterly regret the precedent it has set by sinking Iranian warship off the coast of Sri Lanka on Wednesday. Well, several crew members aboard an Iranian ship were killed after an attack by US submarine on the Indian Ocean. Sri Lankan government has now confirmed that 84 dead bodies have been recovered so far. Over 30 people on board the warship have been rescued and even hospitalized. Iran has now requested for return of all bodies from IRIS Dena to Tehran. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth confirmed the strike at a press conference in Washington, D.C. yesterday. Meanwhile, Iran's foreign minister Abbas Araghchi called it an atrocity, saying an Iranian ship that was guest of India and was attacked without any warning. He has now warned the United States of America that they will bitterly regret this. IRIS Dena was returning from India after participating in the 2026 International Fleet Review in Visakhapatnam when it was reportedly attacked and later sank off the southern coast of Sri Lanka. Take a look at all the reactions that have been coming in on this.
An American submarine sunk an Iranian warship that thought it was safe in international waters. Instead, it was sunk by a torpedo. Quiet death. The first sinking of an enemy ship by a torpedo since World War II. Like in that war, back when we were still the War Department, we are fighting to win. An American submarine sunk an Iranian warship that thought it was safe in international waters. Instead, it was sunk by a torpedo. Quiet death. The first sinking of an enemy ship by a torpedo since World War II. Like in that war, back when we were still the War Department, we are fighting to win. An American submarine sunk an Iranian warship that thought it was safe in international waters. Instead, it was sunk by a torpedo. Quiet.
While doing search operation, we found people floating on the floating in the water and rescued them. And later on, subsequently, when we inquired them, we found that those people are belonging to the Iranian ship, and we understood that they need prompt medical attention, and we swiftly transferred them to the Karapitiya Teaching Hospital, and right now they are undergoing medical treatment. We could not find the ship, but we found slight oil patch and the floating life raft in that particular area, and also we have found some dead bodies in that particular area, and we suspect these bodies are belongs to the same ship because we found these things in the particular search and rescue area.
And well, NDTV's Chonaka Pereira has filed this ground report from a hospital in Sri Lanka's Galle, where crew of Iranian ship were taken after it was struck by the United States of America. Take a look.
Right now I'm in front of the National Hospital Galle, and this is the place where the dead bodies and the rescued people were bringing into. And government confirmed by the morning today that there are 84 dead bodies confirmed from the Iranian ship which was at Indian Oceans. And the problem right now at the Galle Hospital is that they have not enough space to keep those dead bodies. And at the parliament today, Minister Nalinda Jayatissa said that they are sending 2 cooling rooms from Colombo to Galle to keep those dead bodies. And also, a while ago, by the noon, the post-mortem of the dead bodies were happened by the magistrate, and that was one of the other latest update. And at the parliament today, the opposition leader mentioned that there is another Iranian ship is coming towards Sri Lanka, and it's in the Indian Ocean, and we are actually waiting to government to answer about what it is and what will be happening with it, and we are ready to update you about it next. Chonaka Pereira reporting from the Galle National Hospital for NDTV.
Next up is our conversation by Gauri Dwivedi regarding the Sri Lanka warship. Take a look.
the situation presently right now after the Iranian frigate was sunk by American forces. What's the present situation right now?
Well, we are monitoring as far as we are concerned. I've been here and the government has made statements in parliament during the day today. The issue is now with the second ship, which is still outside our sovereign waters, but within our exclusive economic zone. When we heard the distress call early morning yesterday, the government deployed Air Force and the Navy to rescue the people in distress. That's humanitarian. We cannot say no. First of all, we didn't know what had happened, as far as I'm aware. And they rescued some 30-odd people and subsequently some 80-odd dead bodies. Thereafter, we obviously thought the matter was then to be resolved subsequently. When we realized there is a second ship, the government is obviously doing what needs to be done. This is not a time for us to play politics, opposition or government. We must come together to ensure that, we are all on the same page, working for the best interests of our country and the region.
Absolutely. Before I come to you about Iranian demand asking for all bodies to be given back, they've given that demand. I want to understand, sir, the second vessel, after the distress call was given by the second vessel, what is the present situation now and who all is the Sri Lankan government in touch with?
I am not privy to that information. The minister is obviously here. You should ask him. But as a member of parliament, what we've been told is that the government is in touch with the relevant people and the government is monitoring the situation. As long as they are not within our territorial waters, it's, technically, we are not responsible for
As a Sri Lankan member of parliament, are you concerned that this is a war which was in the West Asia, has now quickly come all the way to Sri Lankan territorial waters? Are you concerned about that? Is that something that really worries you?
It does worry us, yes, because we are a small country and external shocks, there are limits that we can withstand, particularly as a country coming out of the conflict in just right now, in the sense that economic crisis now. We are trying to build buffers externally, domestically. So if this conflict prolongs, then it's going to have issues for us going forward. So we are hoping that it will be settled by dialogue sooner than later. And once again, we are not a part of the conflict. We are just a bystander, and we are doing what any country would have done in answering distress call.